large meteorite, with a prescribed orbit, unchanging calendar, unchanging latitudes, sediment accumulating slowly with the precision of an apothecary scale, with a few riddles unsolved but assured of solution in the very same frame of a solar system, with planets on their permanent orbits, with satellites moving with a better-than-clock precision, with tides coming in time and seasons in their order, a perfect stage for the competition of species. The spider and worm and fish and bird and mammal all evolved solely by means of competition among individuals and between species, from the common ancestor, a unicellular living creature. Man was scheduled for a rude awakening from such a blissful and paradisical dream. Whereas not long ago he reproached himself for being a warlike disturber in a peaceful nature, he found himself only imitating aggressive and explosive nature, where he relegated the vision of such convulsions into the realm of transcendent and esoteric beliefs, of Satan and Lucifer and the end of the world. He was awakening to find real indices of the awesome past of his Mother Earth, ash of extraneous origin covering the ground under her water expanse, a ridge split by a deep canyon encompassing the oceans, bearing evidence of an enormous torque in the embrace of which the earth shuddered, her poles repeatedly reversed, and also wandering. Her little sister in this bi-planet system, the moon, no more a lovable luminary to lighten our nights, but a sight of an inferno, ravished world, with no life left, millions of acres of destruction, battered and molten and bubbled. A picture not new, but not realized in its meaning to Earth. Our glorious day luminary sends tongues of plasma to lick its planets that splay and harden their magnetic shields to protect themselves from such love-making. Radio signals are sent by planets to tell of the anguishes of their inorganic souls, and radio signals come from colliding galaxies. And the placid universe is but an expanse crossed by radiation, some of which is lethal, by fragments of disintegrated bodies, by signals of danger sounded from all directions. The only peace coming from the conviction that no great unpleasantness could be in store for us, for the jewel of creation, certainly not by the will of a loving deity, not by the decree of omniscient science. Fair is the outlook, considering that this system just emerged from the battles that our ancestors understood as theomachy, the battle of the gods, and entered a settled state possibly for a very long period in terms of human lives. Fair also is the outlook, considering that for almost every peril a panacea was provided by a protective supreme intelligence. Thus the destructive ultraviolet rays and other such radiations are held back by the ionosphere, and the cosmic rays are kept under control by a magnetic shield, and the shield is created by the rotation of the Earth, and the Earth is kept rotating. And though it is not in the center of the universe as man thought only 12 generations ago, it is in the optimal place, at a distance from the sun that assures it of the right measure of heat, so that its water supply in its bulk should stay neither evaporated nor frozen, and the very supplies of water and atmosphere are right for life. In such optimal conditions, the living forms that evolved in the paroxysms of nature enjoy another age of growth and plenty. And man, the conqueror of nature which evolved him, reaches for space that always limited him to his native rock, and a victim of amnesia, as far as his own recent past is concerned, plays some dangerous games with the atom that he succeeded in cracking open, himself morally not far distant from his ancestor who hit a spark from a flint and made fire. The author, 1977. Preface 1955. Earth in Upheaval is a book about the great tribulations to which the planet on which we travel was subjected in prehistorical and historical times. This book contains transcripts of the testimony of mute witnesses, the rocks in the court of celestial traffic. They testify by their own appearance and by the encased contents of dead bodies, fossilized skeletons. Myriad